Oh hi, I'm Manny Tendo, and I am a Super Mario fan. Obviously, I'm also a huge Princess Peach fan. This one year for Halloween, I took a friend's son out trick or treating, and I was dressed as Mario, obviously. And there was this girl who put a lot of effort into her costume, and she was dressed up as Princess Peach. And I remember thinking to myself, "Wow, that is the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my life." Isn't that the saddest story you've ever Isn't that the saddest story you've ever heard? All right, so I'm obviously a huge Princess Peach fan, and I obviously picked up this game. And before we get started, I got to tell you, it's a great game. Pick it up. It's slow, easy, fun, relaxing. I do recommend it. But let's dive into what the game's about. So Peach can transform into several different types of Peaches, like 60 of them. For example, she can transform into Elsa from Frozen.
Let it go, let it go.
She can transform into Ace Attorney Sherlock Holmes, Ino Yamanaka. By the way, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a Naruto fan, but the ninja levels in this game were probably the best. They were well designed, and the music's just amazing. I dare you to listen to this without bursting into dance. One of my favorites is the Chef Gordon Ramsay Peach. Peach turns into Chef Gordon Ramsay and reenacts one of Ramsay's kitchen shows, specifically Kitchen Nightmares. She just goes in yelling at everybody and throwing people out of the kitchen and just being an absolute unit in the kitchen. It's basically the exact same thing as Kitchen Nightmares, and she's exactly like Gordon Ramsay. The only difference is she doesn't curse as much. There's these segments in the game where you play as Kung Fu Peach, inspired by the ancient Chinese famous movie. I think you've all heard of it. It's called Kung Fu Panda. You know, the biggest mistake Nintendo made with this game is they didn't buy the copyrights to Kung Fu fighting. Just imagine how hilarious it would be if you're on the Kung Fu stages and you can hear Kung Fu fighting in the background.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning.
Honestly, guys, if that's not enough for you, there's like 80 more Princess Peaches you can be. You can turn into the Little Mermaid, and you can sing and control nearby fish, just like Aquaman. And you can use the fish to advance the plot, or you can do what I do and be mean and just have the fish go around in a circle nonstop for no reason. You can turn into Cowboy Peach, or as I like to call it, Jessie Peach, because she turns into Jessie from Toy Story 2. She basically goes out trying to find Woody, and she rides Bullseye through the Wild West, and she uses her lasso, like Wonder Woman, to try and save as many people as she can. I butchered that. I completely butchered that rescue mission. That's my bad. That guy's probably dead. That guy's probably dead. My bad. You can turn into Dashing Thief Peach. In these stages, she cosplays as Sly Cooper and changes her outfit. She dashes through the stages using a hook shot and hacking computers. You would think Nintendo would have the foresight to call this Peach Sly Princess Peach, because that would be a Sly reference. But again, they dropped the ball on that one. She basically turns into the Nintendo version of Sly Cooper. And if Peach doesn't make a reference in the next Sly Cooper game, I'm going to be disappointed. You guys want to know why that last joke was funny? It's because it's been 12 years. And we are never getting another Sly Cooper game. Give up the dream. It's not happening. Peach is able to turn into Mega Man Peach in this game. And it's really cool because she basically has the same abilities as Mega Man, except she's better. And the reason I say that is because Mega Man's been in over 100 games. I don't know how many games he's been in. ChatGPT stopped counting after 100. And in none of those games has Mega Man ever been able to fly. But Princess Peach shows up as Mega Man Peach, and 2 minutes into the segment, she's able to fly. And it's freaking awesome. And she's exactly like Mega Man, just better. That's exactly how I would describe her. The moral of the story is, if you're ever facing a friend in Smash and they pick Mega Man, you need to pick Peach and you'll win every time. Finally, I think my absolute favorite segment is when Link turns into Peach. Oh, I got that backwards. So Peach can turn into Sword Woman Peach, and which is inspired obviously by the Three Musketeers and traditional European swordsmen. But what I think Nintendo should have done is they should have kept the segments exactly the same, except instead of using her default striking abilities, they should have just replaced her voice lines with Link. Imagine how funny that would sound. Obviously, this game has a lot going on. If you're a completionist like me, you can collect stars, ribbons, dresses for your star buddy, unlock boss rush mode, collect a bunch of collectibles, redo the stages. There's a lot going on in this game. At its core, it's just Peach turning into different forms of Peach and playing through an easy side-scroller, but there's a lot to do if you're a completionist like me. I do plan on completing the game in full, and if you want to check that out, I'll post it when I'm done on my Twitter. Link below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So that's basically it for the gameplay segments. You can do whatever you want whenever you want, and it's pretty cool. Now, if I had to criticize this game, I'll be if this game wasn't the most confusing Mario game I've ever played in my life. And I've played every single Mario and Luigi game. Mario isn't even in this game. He's not even referenced. Peach doesn't end up getting rescued by our favorite Ghostbuster. And no, I'm not talking about Luigi or Paul Rudd. I'm talking about, of course, Professor Egad. Peach doesn't even end up getting kidnapped in this game. In fact, everyone else in this game end up getting kidnapped, and it's up to Peach to rescue them. How backwards is that? I spent a lot of hours trying to look for Bowser in this game. I couldn't do it, guys. I couldn't find him. I'm just gonna say it. I don't think Bowser's in this game. You know, I thought at the end of this game, Princess Peach would save the castle she's in. I kid you not. At the end of this game, she ends up destroying it. This entire game's backwards, man. I don't know what's going on. There's too many plot twists. I can't keep up. This game went over my head. It's too much for me. If you're into a very complicated storyline, go for it. This game's for you. But for me, man, I have no idea. I have no clue what's going on. So yeah, either way, that's it for now. I just wanted to comment, get this game. It's fun. It's funny. The music's great. It's got a lot going on for it. Hidden collectibles, all that jazz. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for joining me.